Hello, hello, hello. If you're seeing this, it's Tarot Tuesday. Welcome, whether you have been here before or whether this is your first time. My name is Lara, and we are going to be taking a look at the week ahead. Ooh, I didn't light my incense all the way. Interesting. Yes, we're taking a look at the week ahead, and whether or not you are seeing this on a Tuesday doesn't matter. I'm posting this on Tuesday, the 18th of June in 2024. But whether or not that's when you're seeing it doesn't matter. Time isn't linear. You can trust that the messages that are here, you're finding them exactly when you need to see them. If you are in this week, we are just taking a look at the forecast with the energies that's around us. It's crazy times in the world at the moment. And hopefully there's some insight we can gain as we move through this crazy life. So, and also this is a general reading, so there may be things you resonate with. There may be other things that don't really feel like a fit. That's okay, because we're reading for collective. So yeah, it may not be everything, but it may be a lot of things. You will know what's meant for you, and if it's not meant for you, then you don't have to take it. So yes, but chances are there's messages here for you. All right, so we are looking at the week of June 18th through the 24th, and I don't know how your Gemini season was, but we're wrapping up our Gemini seasons now. We're getting ready to transit out, so we've got the solstice happening on June 20th, which is Thursday. And then the very next day, we have one of two full moons in Cancer. So there's that. We're moving from air sign into water sign. There have been a lot of, there's a lot of things happening. Disruptions within my system. That may mean something in our reading. We'll see. But yes, a lot of planets were in Gemini all at the same time while the sun was in Gemini, and a lot of those planets are all now moving into Cancer. So we're moving from air energy into water. We're moving from working with our thoughts and communication and into our heart space. So don't mind me, I'm just playing with the incense smoke. So yeah, already sort of feeling like maybe that's going to be some sort of fluid transition for us. We'll see. I don't know how last week was for you. Mine was a little rocky. But, I think I still had fun with it. God. It's a minute at a time sometimes. Okay, so that's I think that's like the biggest things happening astrologically for us this week. And yeah. Okay, let's just roll into it. Are you ready? We're going to dive in. We're going to pull an oracle card. I also have our spicy oracle as well. We're going to get see what that says, and then we're going to take a look at what the tarot has to say. So we'll get our oracle deck here. This is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. It's a pretty standard one that I use. All right, so what clear, concise messages do you have for us, the collective of people that are seeing this video? Could you please show us what we have as far as our week ahead, the next 7 days? Some themes. Oh, here we go. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. So, yes, right off the bat, we have, this is card 51, to the moon and back. So I'm getting like dream time, sleep time, subconscious mind. The moon is our emotions. Cancer is ruled by the moon, right? Pretty sure that's right. Cancer being ruled by the moon. This is white bird feathers here. To the moon and back. There's little birds sitting on, she's got one in her hand and on her shoulder as well. And sort of sitting in this crescent moon. Interesting. And we have the full moon on Friday, the 21st. Okay. Sort of looking forward. Oh, she's got her weird. Okay. She had her arm, she has her arm like this, like how I was just sitting, looking forward, with her birds. And, yeah. Okay. To the moon and back. Underneath that, we also have lullaby. So that's, I'm getting like sleep, dream, land, moon. Okay, we're going to see where this goes. Let's grab our spicy oracle. And I'm just going to give a little like shaky shake. And I'm just going to pull a couple, 4, I guess. Because that's what came into my hands. All right, what do we got? Now you try. Ooh, to the moon and back. Now you try. Marry me. Interesting. You try. Marry me. Spoiler alert. We'll see about that. And I do. Huh. Actually, wait. Okay. All right, so I've got them sort of organized by their intensity, I guess you could say. So the spicy sauces, right? Got now you try. Spoiler alert. With marry me, I do. We'll see about that. Damn. Okay. First things I'm picking up on this are sort of like mixed messaging. Something that you were maybe committed to. That I'm getting this sort of like back and forth feeling too. It's just like like maybe your mindset is going back and forth. Like you're committed to something and then you're like, this is never gonna work, or you know, from swinging from a place of confidence and then into skepticism, maybe. Or like the moment that you sort of are like, you know, like, yes, I do, I'm committed to this, then it's like things falling flat. There's something here with your experiences, feelings about risk taking. Your feelings about risk taking come from your experiences. How interesting. Okay. Let's keep going. We're going to grab our tarot. Is this resonating yet? I need a little drink of my tea, actually, if you don't mind. Excuse me. The universe is spilling her tea and I'm drinking it up. Also, because I was really sick last weekend, so trying to help my voice. Anyway, all right. So now, let's get into it. What does this mean? What the heck does this mean? To the moon and back. All right. Spirit, please and thank you. Could we have a clear and concise message? What do we have to look forward to over the next 7 days? How is this playing out in our world? This energy. There's one. Thank you. Can I have 2 more cards, please? And we'll thank y'all. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's start where we always start, with the bottom of the deck at our shadow card, representing our subconscious. This is energy driving us. The Fool. So there's a new beginning here. This is a lot about like the naivety it takes, the naivete that it takes to trust that the universe has got your back. Is this something that you've been working on? Cultivating? Maybe you are feeling like you're here already. You're ready to lean back. This is like this trust fall into the universe. This is the flower of life here. And then the energy that's coming down being conducted through this crystal. The Fool is new beginnings, new chapters. There's an air of innocence with it as well. Taking that first step out on a new path, on a new journey. Underneath that is the 8 of Swords in the reverse position. So this new journey, stepping out of the self-limited beliefs that we once saw in ourselves. Seeing the ways that the mind creates the ways in which we're tied up, imprisoned. The Page of Wands underneath that in the reverse position. So I think we're really stepping out of the illusion of our misdirected energy. Woo! You've been trying to start on this new path, and these hindrances that you're stepping out of, these are the ones that are creating these, like, you know, you're not able to direct your energy into the area where it's ready to take off. Things are just sort of like fizzling out as you try to get them started. And underneath that is the Seven of Wands. Which is, you know, this is all protection, protecting your peace, like standing on your ground when things come at you, when people come at you, right? And I'm sort of feeling too, like, calling more of that power back from the spaces where the energy was misdirected. Okay. That's like a lot. That's a lot. That sort of makes sense with the spicy sauce here, because it's like, you know, you're like, I'm gonna try this thing, and this is the thing that's gonna be the thing, and then you go for the thing, and it, you know, spoiler alert, right? Like the minute you try, spoiler alert, although you're committed to it, it's like it's like, we'll see, because it's not, you know, it's spoiler alert, it's not taking off. It's not taking off for a reason. So, all right. So let's see what that's going to come up as in our world. Oh boy, oh boy. We've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position. And the Five of Cups in the reverse position. Now, it feels a little dismal. I'm not going to lie. With the Ace of Wands, I'm feeling like a lack of creativity, a lack of like spark, a lack of inspiration, and probably a lot to do with like every time you try to start a new beginning, you take off, but you're not directing your energy into the place that needs to be directed. So these sparks don't spark. And I think we're really going to be sitting in that discomfort of feeling stuck. We're sitting in the discomfort of feeling stuck. And I'm hearing that it's like the moon being full is illuminating this for the reason of the Five of Cups in the reverse, because there is grief and loss and sadness that needs to be released, let go. I'm getting the sense with To the Moon and Back. Oh man. I'm getting the sense with To the Moon and Back, it's like like what's the real dream here? Like the release of the loss is all these things that didn't work out, the stuck, the lack of feeling uninspired, feeling stuck. This leading up to a release, because I think there's going to be a big realization with what we have going on underneath the deck here, in that and I think we talked a little bit about this last week, that in like you're not going after the real dream. Okay? Because the real dream is the big dream. The real dream takes you to the moon and back. All this other stuff that you have tried to get going and get off the ground, you know, it hasn't really lit you up the way that you thought it would. You're still struggling with feeling stuck, like things are moving so slow. I think, you know, my instinct is telling me it's like letting go of playing small. I'm going to pull one more card just to confirm that. But that's what's coming up for me, is that, yeah, it's time to let go of playing small. Like the real dream. What was it? Can I have one more card, please? Just to confirm our message, our look at the week ahead, that there will be releasing through. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. New opportunity. New seeds. Rooted. Like bringing things down into the material realm. To the moon and back. So that's it. That's what I've got for you. No big deal. And I'm curious if maybe there's just like a card of advice. Spirit, if you have any advice for us, because this does feel a little bit daunting. It is going into Cancer season, so we are going to be in our feels. Do you have any? I have a feeling, but let's see what the cards say. Hang on. And it's the moon card. How appropriate. So I think, you know, with the full moon coming up, really making space to honor that moon, being really intentional about what it is that's not inspiring you, and what is it that it like has you feeling stuck, because the full moon is the perfect opportunity to clear all of that out. And I'm also like hearing rest. Look to your dreams, your actual dreams, to inform you. But I have a feeling you know what that big dream was that you're not really going for. So, let's clear it out. Let's clear it out. Not playing around anymore. Not playing around anymore. Sorry. All right, so that is our reading for today. I hope that this resonated with you. I hope that you were able to take away some insight from this. If you, please let me know in the comments. I love to chat it up with you all, and I always love to hear how things resonate. So you can leave a comment, do all of the things, liking and following if you're just finding this. And there's also a bunch of information down at the bottom on how to connect with me or work with me. I do all kinds of things within travel and wellness and art and magic and all of the things. And yeah, we do our best to have a good time. And clean up the mess. Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. We don't need it anymore. It's ready to go. So, that being said, thank you so much. I will see you on the other side, and take care of yourself.